What up, people? It's your boy OG RUNBOY77, man. We back at it again in another one of my dynasties. I have Oklahoma in this one, and this is my second year in it. And I tell you what, boy, it hasn't been good the first year. I had like 6 to 7 user games. Well, I think it's about 6 to 7, and I lost all of them. And we're a heavy user game this year, so trying to rebuild this team, see where it goes. So we're going for a win today. Right now, I'm 1-0. Got to play LSU, number 22 LSU, man. So let's get the particulars out the way. OG RunBoy77 on Twitch if you want to watch me live. Catch me on YouTube, RunBoy77, all caps. See what we gonna do. See what these Oklahoma Sooners gonna do. Let's go here. What up, LSU? All right, we ready. Let's see what it do, man. We came to play today. Key mission, don't get blown out. But if I play smart, man, we should hang in there. Hell, see if we can go 2-0. Last year we started 0-6, but still went to the conference championship. So we never got blown out of the conference championship, but I went to it. We'll see how it do. We'll see what it do.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this
We're at home, baby. We at home, baby. Let's get it. Man, I didn't even see the ball first, but we'll take
will
it.
put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's get some OG Memphis music. You know about that Memphis Underground. Give me a block.
Left side,
Block.
ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage and got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here we go. The give to the single back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Smoke us, sir.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Come ski mask.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
There you go.
Using the quick game. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole.
He
He
can get
never
with some
had
big
a
fella
chance.
now.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
93.
And the Sooners with
He
a
got up on him
long
there.
way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Barco. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work
Another
to set up a
ink
much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job
throw it in that
disguising
16.
their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, it's ugly.
That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give out of the gun.
Where you going, sir?
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Got it in the middle. It's Baptiste. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon
Just
in
like
this
a
offense.
junkie.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down.
Make the play.
Makes the grab down the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake. Rushes on him.
There you go.
He was hit just
There you
as
go.
he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But two, you got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Anderson will throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Baptiste. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Got
You
it
stay with him.
downfield. Brought down
Stay with him.
just
That'd be an
outside the red
interception,
zone.
man.
He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're
Say
trying to
peace
do
out.
is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in
Yes,
college
sir.
football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, good job.
They won't make the
And that's
connection
with him.
going for the big play.
Really nice
That's
third
good.
down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing an incompletion, setting up 4th.
Maguire,
Oh, that one will leave him
meaning he
on.
missed the
No
field
good.
goal. Let's go.
And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Here's what we do last drive. We got to complete it. We need 7. Wind blowing too. It's 7 miles per hour, 7 miles per hour. So it's gonna be rough for the King game for
They'll
both
put
teams.
this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. And the
You gotta
defense
hold the block
holds
now.
firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Barco. Here's a hit. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass.
Here we go. Let's go.
Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
Let's go.
He's got first
down.
down across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's open on the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've got great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside, they're going to make plays. Obviously, it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically.
Fires toward the end zone.
Man, hit the wrong
Picked
ball.
off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
Anderson wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The short hands, it's Stockton. They made the stop, and there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He's in open space downfield.
Ooh, you better lay down because we was headhunting.
This is an offense that can move the
Head
sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Anderson will throw. Looking to scramble.
Come on.
Into the end zone. It
What's
goes
up?
incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won.
Good game so far. We got a good game so far, man. All right, we got to put 7
That's
on
not
the
the
board.
way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being
We
ready.
missed to go to the half.
Field goal kicker coming
LSU get the
through.
ball second half,
Points
so
on the board.
we got the score. No more hitting the wrong
Fielded in
button.
the end zone, it's Thomas. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Throwing right. Just a bit of a misfire.
It's the quarterback.
There. They
Get
can't make
right,
the
bruh.
connection.
The offense
right,
just
Mr.
has not been
Quarterback.
able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Got him
Yeah,
in
way
the
to hold
middle.
on to it.
Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Barco. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes to play, and we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Get in there. Hold on to it. Yes, sir.
Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking to throw, it's Barco. Floating away.
Stay in bounds. Come on,
Awareness
son.
along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Wants to keep it in the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Big Phil, you got to hold on to that. You touch it, you catch it, sir.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going deep.
Good catch. Good catch.
This offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Good catch.
The quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
You get it in there,
Time,
QB.
Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw.
You can play develop, Big Nate. You can play develop, Big Nate. You can play develop, Big Nate. That's my fault.
Running inside the 20.
You can play develop, Big Nate. You had it.
How about this defense
It was
taking
developed,
one
man.
back to the house?
And there's something you don't see often. A 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Men, the first meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in 1894, but they've only awarded the actual Cy-Hawk trophy since 1977. Here's how today's game went down. Iowa State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And
Let's develop,
really
Big Nate.
there it is.
Rushed it. Seen that touchdown and you rushed it.
This one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Barco. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I hate that I rushed
The
that play.
Sooners come to the line on 3rd and
That's
short,
right.
trying
Oh,
to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Yes, sir.
And what a job to get the foot
Yeah.
down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is,
Yeah.
your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Bring in the heat.
Wow.
And the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
What are you doing it, big dog?
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
Wow,
And the
finna say.
defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway.
I expect the defense to win the ball. They scored twice.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Anderson wants to throw. Looking to the big
Wow.
A
Why you
strike
let me get away with this
downfield.
shit? Come on,
Breaks
man.
away in the middle.
Why y'all letting me get away with this shit?
And he's slipping
Come on,
through the
man.
crowd, and he'll house it.
Come on.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Come on,
In the
man.
modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right
Come on,
there. The
man.
defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly
man.
on his way in for the long touchdown.
And with the extra point,
No
they
way, that-
now have a 3-possession
that
lead
should've
at
been on line
17.
like that.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played
straight right
great.
into it.
I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go. But you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Running to the left. Oh, he's got a chance. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looking to throw, it's Barco. Throws to the tight end.
How are you throwing that 6-16? You trying to get benched.
And they'll close
Trying to
in
get
on him
benched,
after a
16.
good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited
Trying to
about
get
what this
benched,
guy could
16.
do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game, this
16.
offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Wide open downfield. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll leave it with him. Makes his man miss.
Good cut.
He
Good cut.
gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Throws for the tight end.
Turn around.
Got him downfield. Touchdown LSU. And the pummeling has started.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off play action. Looking to the big tight end.
Good job. Let's go.
Finds a seam. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Listen, he thought I was running.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Thank you. Trying to do some shit right.
Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Georgia Southern is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Eagles all day with almost no let-up. They're up 14 over Sam Houston. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. It's complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Takes the handoff. It's Stockton. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Anderson will throw. Still looking on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Finds his man. It's Baptiste.
Wow, look at this
There he
bullshit.
goes.
Come on, bro.
And they
Come on,
are
come
finding
on,
some
game.
space in
Get
this
on the bullshit
defense. He's
now.
got it down to the 25.
Come on, game.
Yeah, when you run those drag
Come on,
routes, it just
gang.
takes a little bit of know-how.
Get on the
And I say
bullshit,
that, the
man.
receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
Take that.
Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Give him the bullshit now. 10 ain't that tough.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the inside
He's
give.
going to be all right.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Anderson wants to throw. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go.
Broski.
Everything looked really
so better than that.
The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for a man. It's Barco. Fires to the big fella.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
The Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Throw it, bruh.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout.
What are you doing, bro?
Fifth interception by
16, you
this
killing me,
quarterback.
bro.
He'll try to take it back.
16, you killing me, bro.
Touchdown, Tiger. The
Killing
defense
me,
does the
16.
work itself with a pick six.
Nobody come.
Really got to be impressed with the
16,
defense here.
killing
Leading
me,
the
bro.
game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. as we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And you can tell all eyes on this team. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes. And they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan. And the offense just has not been able to counterpunch. Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Right down the middle. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Barco. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Sooners! A great catch and run for 6.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. This offense is struggling, you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by just 1 over UTSA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away.
Wow, what are you doing, anyone?
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like
And they're just looking
anything
at it.
that
Stop
he's
looking at it.
calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Anderson will throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal today. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Good guy, get off me, bruh. Come on, ref. Come on,
His
ref.
assault on the record book
You
continues.
let me run,
He
bruh.
goes down after the short return, but one
Ain't nobody
big
coming
play
to
to
dog.
get the football back.
Right. Come on, ref.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together.
Well, I never
put a
seen so
great
many
offensive
scary
game
folks
together,
using
complete football game.
accelerated
They get
clock.
the
Play the
win
game,
on
bro.
to
You
next
already
week.
up.
Trying to impose their will
ref.
with the run. This junior making his
Accelerated
presence felt
clock,
and
so I'm
making the
scared
stop
of.
after a short gain.
Can't come
Quick
back.
timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the
Thank you,
field.
sir.
The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They kick it away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his back. And runs through another one. He's finally heard it out.
Oh, this is the first quarter, sir.
The play will look good on the stat
Number
sheet.
3.
That's about it, as this one's almost in the books. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Nearly another interception.
You say, come on, computer. What else you gonna give him,
And
computer?
this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Throws toward the
take
end
it.
zone. And it's
Good game, good game, good game, LSU.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us
Hey,
in the
like,
end
subscribe,
zone.
comment.
We're taking shots.
On YouTube, RUNBOY77, all caps.
David, what a
Definitely live on Twitch, OG RUNBOY77, man. Wrong with word they didn't show up, which I figured they wouldn't. But hey, we made it to the end of the game. We'll see you next
When
week.
the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, but that only impacts the final margin. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to